The Constitution of the United States was not based upon a convenience factor that, hey guys, it's here, but when the shit hits the fan, excuse my language, then all of a sudden discard it and dispose of it because now it doesn't count. It is not based on convenience. It's based on everyday principle. It's based to protect us today, tomorrow, and in the future. And it doesn't matter if you're not a U.S. citizen, if you're not in the United States. The principles in the U.S. Constitution are applicable to every single person on the planet. So I don't care which country you're from. Everybody is in the same boat right now. It's this misinformation campaign from your own governmental leaders, whatever it is. There are certain governmental leaders that are good people that are trying to get the agenda out. If you look at that picture with President Trump and the Surgeon General, Jerome Adams, right there you can see Trump standing behind him. I don't care whether you're pro-Trump or anti-Trump. That's not what this is about. I don't care whether you're pro-Biden, anti-Biden. I don't care whether you believe in the Queen of England or not. That has nothing to do with any of this. There are those that are fighting for us, and there are those that have an agenda. Fauci, Gates, and these other people within that realm, the WHO, the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control, they do not have our best interest in mind. They have never had our best interest in mind. And all you have to do is open your eyes and look at the history and what they've done. Their agenda is subversive. Their agenda is to oppress. Their agenda is to control. Their agenda is not to allow humanity to evolve to the next level. Everything that's happening right now is part and parcel of the next phase of growth. We are having a very difficult time right now. Yes, it's chaotic. Yes, it's painful. Yes, people are scared. Yes, people have all these constraints financially, emotionally. But look what they're doing. They're trying to keep us hidden in our houses, saying, don't come out. Nobody can come out. There's a snarling pack of dogs out there called the COVID-19. And if you come out, you're going to promote it. You're going to extend it. You're going to make more people sick. And I'm telling you that you open that door, you're going to find, there's not even a poodle out there. It's a tape recording of a dog's barking. It's completely lies. Lies upon lies upon lies. These people that have died from COVID-19, they've died from other conditions. And if they did have COVID-19, maybe COVID-19 has done some damage. Okay, we know it's a highly virulent strain, but it has not killed hundreds of thousands of people. They're altering tests. They're altering the death certificates. They can't justify what they've done with this pandemic situation, so they're trying to not create more deaths to justify it. They're trying to keep you hidden in your houses so you can't go out to the hospitals and see that nothing's going on. Or if there's something going on, it's minimal. Hospitals are slower. Doctors and nurses have been told to go home in most places. And yes, New York has been hit hard, but you know what it's been hit hard from? Not from the damn virus. It's other stuff. There's things that are going on right now that doctors are talking about, that doctors that are ICU doctors, ER doctors are calling me and telling me that this doesn't seem like it's a viral issue. It seems like an altitude sickness issue. It's a hypoxic injury issue. There's something else going on. Yes, there is something else going on. It is not the COVID-19. I will tell you what's going on. This is actually watch part 4 that was censored. Part 4 tells you what's going on. And if I say it, this is going to flag on all the social media channels and they'll take the video off. So I'm not going to say that here, but it's something to do. It ends with a letter. I'll just say that. It's 2 things. It's a number and a letter. I think most of you can figure out what I'm talking about. And it's not saying that that's causing COVID-19. Please don't make foolish comments like that. No, this technology does not cause COVID-19. COVID-19 is something that's there. But this energetic component causes a disruption in your cells, causes a disruption in your physiology. It adjusts and disrupts the voltage-gated calcium channels and allows for efflux of calcium into the cells. There's also something that's going on with the hemoglobin iron component within the blood, and it's causing this hypoxic type injury. We already know from over 2,000 studies that it causes cancer. It's an oncogenic process. Cancers in the heart, which is a very rare type of cancer, cancers of the adrenal system, cancers of the brain, neurological cancers, other type of neurological implications. They've all been established. Almost 2,000 scientists and doctors have signed a petition against this technology. Just go and watch the videos on COVID-19. Follow the links at askdrbuttar.com/ask. You'll see all the information that you need there. And please do not forget, go to outofshadows.org and watch that movie, and then you'll understand what the agenda is. Put your story in there that no more, you're not going to tolerate this. There are people out there that are talking about it. It doesn't make any sense. They want to do something. Guys, let's get organized. If there's thousands of people in each city that come out there and it's in a social gathering, you're sitting at a park, you're enjoying life, what are they going to do? They're going to send out the National Guard to arrest us all? This is preposterous. We have to show that this is a bunch of BS. The Surgeon General already came out and said by early May, by mid-May, no later than June, we're going to be back in doing work. And I think it can happen right now. In fact, my office is still open and has been open because we're a medical office and they can't justify closing us down. However, for ABC then to come out and say 2022, misinformation. That's a misinformation campaign. So guys, pay it on, pay it forward, pass it on, and hold in your heart love and gratitude for being alive at this time in history, because 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, our children and our grandchildren will remember that our parents stood up to this tyranny, this atrocity that was committed against mankind. If they are allowed to continue the way they're going, and we've got only a short window, if they're allowed, we're all going to be chipped just like cattle. And we're all going to be forced to take vaccines. And that is never going to happen. I can tell you that if that comes down the pipeline, this doctor will not be alive anymore, because I'll take out as many of the bastards as I can with me, but I will not be alive. And there are many of the people that served with me in the military that are of the same like-mindedness. If you are law enforcement, if you are military, if you're retired or you're active, it doesn't make any difference. When you click on that form, askdrbuttar.com/ask, make sure you indicate what your history is in there. If you're an attorney, if you're you can volunteer in any aspect to help get more awareness, more organization. I need you to do that. But I can tell you right now that for every law enforcement and military, retired or active duty, remember the oath that you took to protect and defend the U.S. Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Remember that word, domestic. Highlight that word, domestic. And remember that if you take off your uniform, you're just like somebody else. Remember the orders that you're going to be given, they're going to be illegal orders, and it is a crime to follow an illegal order. And there's enough of you out there that are already standing in together, shoulder together, in unison, ready to take action and prevent whatever is going to end up happening. What I'm asking you to do is remember that whoever you're ordered to take down or take out or do whatever you're going to be ordered to do, remember that if you had no uniform on, you would be the same thing as that person. Remember that your obligation is to protect those and serve those that can't protect themselves, not to be tyrants against those people that can't protect themselves. So remember your oath. If you're law enforcement, military, remember your oath. Guys, thank you for helping me to make the change the world's waiting for. Thank you for being part of that change that the world's waiting for, and continue to make the change the world's waiting for. I appreciate your time. I will be back on Monday night. Part 6 is coming. AskDrButtar.com/ask. Go there. The resources are there. Join me and join the other tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands. The video that I released on Tuesday morning at 1 o'clock, less than 36 hours ago, apparently has been seen by over 2 million people now. Pass this on. Let people know. The more people that realize and recognize the truth, the more people that realize, hey, I'm not the only one who's thinking this way, the stronger we become. And then nobody can make us victims. Nobody can take advantage of us, because once you have the knowledge, once you have the ability to understand, then you have the power. And with knowledge comes power. With power comes autonomy. And the one beautiful thing is when you're powerful and when you're autonomous, you can no longer be a victim. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.